Hello everyone, welcome to Back Me channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Cyrus sent Drew new meds to Sasha as a life-saving present. Sam McCall went to Carly Spencer's house and cleared the air, according to General Hospital. Sam understood Carly had always wanted to help and didn't hold Carly responsible for Drew Kane's plight in prison. Sam acknowledged the affection between them and lent her support, knowing that Drew was committed to keep Carly safe. Sam questioned whether Carly wanted to discuss how much money she had lost after unintentionally knocking Carly's SEC information off the counter. Carly talked candidly about the loss of Sonny Corinto's Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, her share of the Metro Court, and the $5 million she now owed. Carly insisted on rising from the ashes once more, and she eventually made a hint that Sam had given her an idea. Before heading to Pentonville, Drew went by Sonny's penthouse because he had already bid Scout Kane farewell off-screen. Sonny thanked Drew for protecting him and Carly after Drew gave him Eddie Main alias Ned Quartermain's favorite guitar in the hope that it would help him remember. Despite the fact that Sonny had men in Pentonville watch out for Drew, Sonny nonetheless cautioned the young man to keep his eyes open and his head held high, since he was the temporary commissioner until a permanent replacement could be found. Mac Scorpio sat at Jordan Ashford's, Tanisha Harper, old desk at the police station. Since the charges against Kobe Bell, Josh Kelly, were dismissed, Mac provided Dante Falconeri with updates on the situation. Dante learned a waiter's brand new account of discovering the bracelet and concealing it in what turned out to be Cody's jacket pocket. Dante remembered that Cody lied about the DNA findings when the subject of Mac almost being Cody's father came up. Ultimately, Mac made the decision to accompany Dante so they could personally inform Cody of the latest information. They then went to the Metro Court pool. Cody was already there, relaxing and chatting with Scott Baldwin, Ken Schreiner, who compelled him to sign the affidavit proving his paternity so that the case over the Ice Princess jewelry could move forward. Scott acted as though the affidavit and birth certificate would be sufficient proof unless they chose to dig up Leopold Taub's body for confirmation. Scott was aware that Cody was concerned about the WSB doing their own investigation. Cody didn't want an exhumation, which Scott advised they push for since he thought they might receive more money for the psychological harm it would create. Cody signed the paperwork and discovered the jewelers had withdrawn the allegations against him just as Mac and Dante showed up. After witnessing Scott planning with Cody, Dante approached Scott alone because he was suspicious, but Scott dismissed it as nothing to be concerned about. Mac later apologized to Cody and advised him not to place too much faith in Scott. Even though he didn't compare him to Selena Wu, Lydia Look, Mac thought Cody would view him as a friend rather than a cop after he showed gratitude for the way Mac protected him. Sasha Gilmore persuaded Gladys Corbin, Bonnie Burroughs, to acknowledge her error after learning from the jewelers that Cody was safe. Gladys didn't inform Sasha of the most recent case developments, which irritated Sasha. However, Gladys pretended that she would after Sasha's appointment. Sasha sang her own praises about how well she was handling things at Dr. Damon Montague's, Darren Tunder, office, but the doctor insisted that she also talk about her anxiousness. Following Sasha's response, Dr. Montague advised her to begin practicing meditation and gave her a prescription bottle of what he described as a moderate sedative. Sasha inquired about the new drug's habit-forming potential and sounded concerned about whether it was okay for her to take this together with her antidepressant. Sasha quickly asserted that she was in control despite Dr. Montague's assurances that everything would be ok unless she didn't feel she could regulate her intake. Michael Corinthos stood alongside Willow Corinthos as T.J. Ashford, Taj Bello, revealed positive test results in her GH room. Because of her weakened immune system and the success of her transplant, Willow may return home in a few hours, but she would still need to take a lot of precautions. Michael was worried, but TG reassured him that Willow would remain alone and would only see a select few people that she wanted Nina to be a part of that bubble. Gladys arrived back at Sunny's residence to voice her displeasure with Sasha terminating her guardianship too soon, but he angrily told her to give it up. Following their conversation, Dr. Montague called Gladys to say that he had indeed given Sasha the new medication. Unless Gladys wanted Dr. Montague to use an excuse to erase this, it was only a matter of time now. Gladys intended to follow through with the plan because she believed it to be her only remaining option. Drew turned over all of his personal belongings in Pentonville before getting his fingerprints taken. Drew was led to his cell after donning his orange jumpsuit, where his picture was taken. Outside the bars, Cyrus Renault showed up and introduced himself as a brother in Christ. He then extended an invitation to Drew to join his group, which meets twice a week in the library. Drew eventually came to the conclusion that Cyrus was Laura Collins' warped brother since he went by the name Brother C, and he listed off a list of Cyrus' atrocities. Cyrus persuaded Drew to accept the Bible he was presenting despite the fact that he didn't want to be approached again. When Drew did, he discovered a shiv within the book because it had been hollowed out. Keep an eye out for Drew's other intriguing interactions in jail, according to General Hospital spoilers. The week of June 26, 2023 spoilers. The spoilers for July 3 through July 14 demonstrate that Port Charles may be a deadly place. There are gunshots, an arrest, and at least one life is in danger. Cody experiments with a new strategy. Felicia and Lucy take on a new task. And it seems as though Finn and Elizabeth are prepared to try their relationship again. Week of July 3 General Hospital spoilers. General Hospital reveals for July 3rd. On today's episode of General Hospital, Cyrus gives Drew a welcome gift, while Gladys plots Sasha's demise with the assistance of her physician. Keep your distance as Drew's female friends, ex-wife Sam and current lover Carly, attempt to patch things up. Things may get intriguing given their complex past. Gladys should be used to things not going her way by this point, but today she finds herself disappointed by a turn of circumstances. Could this be connected to the meeting Cody and Scott are having? Dante's suspicion grows, raising his hackles. Spoilers for General Hospital for Tuesday, July 4. General Hospital will broadcast a encore episode, better known as a rerun, due to the holiday. In celebration of Epiphany, Port Charles comes together for a very special episode. Our recap will help you relive the moving hour, but be prepared to cry. Spoilers for Wednesday, July 5 for General Hospital. Tracy and Diane, two of the most powerful women in the community, are set to meet. But why did Tracy call an attorney in the first place? Cody begins to feel a little guilty, so Felicia decides to look into it further. Could she learn the huge truth Cody has been hiding? When Nina learns something positive, she can rejoice. Will Lucy, Martin's lady love, make the first move? Or is there a chance that someone else may make a counteroffer? Spoilers for Thursday, July 6 for General Hospital. When times are difficult, the Davis women always stick together. Today, Molly confides in Christina about everything going on with her attempts to conceive a child. While TJ, Molly's life partner, is having a similar talk with Curtis and Marshall. Someone is about to hear from Brooke Lynn and receive a warning. This time, who has merited her wrath? Could a reunion between Finn and Elizabeth be on the horizon? All we know is that as Terry is giving Elizabeth some words of encouragement, Finn July 7th episode. To witness someone bang their head against a wall, watch this. Watch as someone tries to persuade Tracy to accept no as an answer. Elizabeth was there for Portia when she wanted to chat about her unhappy marriage. What will be the subject of today's meeting? Curtis is speaking with Sam across town, while he will undoubtedly come up during that talk. Will Sunny be able to convince Dante to trust him? What has Annette acting in a way that can only be described as insistently drawing a line in the sand? Want to laugh? See the top soap opera quotations of the week. Spoilers for General Hospital's week of July 10. General Hospital reveals for July 10th. When gunfire ring out at the Metro Court, danger and bullets are in the air. But who is firing? Who exactly is the target? Dex has received some unfavorable news. Could this have something to do with what Jocelyn sees and reacts to negatively? Molly has an intriguing offer that she might want to think about. As always, Mom Alexis is counseling whoever is making the decision to proceed with caution. Spoilers for General Hospital for Tuesday, July 11. After what happened at the Metro Court, someone ends up in a life or death situation. The question is, can they win this battle? Nina is utterly shocked by what has happened and by her own role in it. Stella is the person Marshall turns to when he needs to talk. Finn and Elizabeth have been spending a lot of time together, which makes us question if they're thinking about trying out love again. Maybe their lengthy conversation today will help to clear the air for us and them. Joss is undoubtedly feeling uneasy. Spoilers for General Hospital's Wednesday, July 12. When Lucy and Felicia set off on an adventure, it seems like old times. How does Sasha manage to catch Maxie off guard? Martin is frequently asked for advice, but who does he go to when he himself needs guidance? Chase is utterly stunned. When Cody decides he's going to outsmart Selena, it becomes a game of wits. But who will actually be zooming who? General Hospital reveals for July 13th. TJ is requested to assist as a patient is wheeled into surgery. In addition to having his badge back, Chase is also about to make an arrest. Alexis is accustomed to worrying about her numerous children. This time, Christina is the one she is fretting about. Cody declares his intentions and makes a proposal that he hopes won't be rejected. Spoilers for General Hospital's Friday, July 14. Christina is experiencing a severe cold shoulder. Dawn starts piecing together an idea after examining all the jigsaw pieces. Is Gladys, who has worked hard to hide her secrets, running out of time? That would explain why she is attempting to interfere so fervently. What is causing Trina to become overly emotional? Sam is likely to be surprised by Mac's admission when she goes to her.